So, good day everyone. I'm Maria Christine S. Moreno, and today we will be constructing a simple network using the Cisco Packet Tracer software. So, in this tutorial, we will only cover the basic hardware configuration. Configuring each device is beyond the scope of this demonstration. We will begin building our network topology by selecting devices and media in which to connect them. Several types of devices and network can be used. When you open the Packet Tracer, you see a window like this one. The Packet Tracer is divided into 4 major areas. The first area is of course the workspace. This is where you will be putting your hardware and doing most of your configuration. On the right, you will see the toolbar. This area has the tools that you will be used to interact with the devices in your workspace. On the lower left, you will see your hardware devices. Here are the devices that you will place into your workspace. While on the lower right, you will see the Packet Tracer itself. This is used when you have a functional network to check the status of connections and troubleshoot your configuration. This tutorial, we will be using N devices, 2 switches, and 1 router. Our first step is to put the router. I will use the Cisco 2811. Click and drag it to the workspace. So we have now the router. The second step is to select the N devices. Click and drag the generic. Put as many as you want, but I will only use 3 PCs for this side. So after putting the PCs, click and drag also the server from the end devices. So after that, repeat the step 2 and 3 to the other side of the router. Click and drag 3 PCs and 1 server from end devices. So we already have these devices, but in order to connect them as a network, we should use the switches. 1 on the side and 1 on this side. After that, select a connection from power cycle devices. Click and drag the straight through cable. Connect all the end devices to the switches. As you can see, the green dot shows that the end devices are successfully connected to the switches. The red or orange one shows that they are still acquiring a connection. So now, we will connect the 2 switches to the router, using also the straight through cable. Now, we have the whole network diagram connected to each other. But, we still need to configure the PCs. Double-click this one and select the desktop column. Click the IP configuration and type 192.168.0.1 and then click the subnet mask. Repeat the process to each PC but only change the last number of IP address ranging 1 to 6. You can send a message from PC1 to PC3 and see how it works. So that's all. Again, the only cover of this tutorial is the basic configuration. Configuring the router and other devices is out of the scope of this tutorial.